Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and today we're playing some more StoneHearth. You meet me back in the village of Desert Pakistan, or should we call it a town now? I'm not really sure at what point we can start calling it a town. I know in real life there's a lot of different requirements for the size of settlements, isn't there? Like you have to have a cathedral at some point for it to be called a city. Which may be a thing we can do. I have no idea. You're going to have to forgive me a little bit today because I am losing my voice. Unfortunately I've been a bit ill. But we're going to be carrying on in full force because I finally fixed this damn issue that we had at the last episode where basically our potter wasn't doing anything. Now, I say I fixed it, I've sort of partially fixed it. We've still got the kiln in there, and it also has the bed still stuck in it. Now, unfortunately, because they've merged into each other like that, it means that none of the workers are actually seeing it as an object that they can pick up, or at least that's the impression that I'm getting. Because I waited around for ages and nothing happened. So what we had to do was basically reassign our potter as a potter job and then make him rebuild the potter's kiln, which is a bit ridiculous. But that's what we've had to do. What the hell is this thing? A little stone golem. I can't even click on him, he's going too quickly. Yeah, okay, it's just a little one, but it looks massive in comparison to normal. Now you might actually also notice that we've got a second footman. Finally, good old what's-his-name here, can't even remember, Jargon Rin, has decided to pick up his wooden sword. Now, aside from this is a bit weird because I've also got plenty of other weaponry that he can put on, lots of different armour and stuff that he can protect himself with, but he's not automatically going and picking it up and equipping it, which he should be, which makes things even more odd. So we're going to hang around and basically see whether he actually does his job properly, which is unlikely. There is a ladder here. I don't really know why this ladder is still here, because I removed the original ladder that was there, because we've finally finished the staircase up to the city, and I moved the gnome over here to guard the entranceway. But this looks a lot cooler. So aside from that as well, because we've fixed this kiln problem, as you can see, we've now finally started building up the other two buildings that we allocated about 2 episodes ago, because everything was so damn slow. Now in the meantime, what we're doing is we're getting a load of the odds and ends built here. We need a load of red lattice clay windows, and a couple of doors also to put onto these 2 buildings. Once these are done, I'm going to create a brand new potter's building, because I fear that if we put anything in this one, because there's all these like ghostly outlines of beds in there where beds are eventually going to be placed, that we're not going to be able to use it as a proper kiln place. How many times have I said place? Simple merchant has arrived with wares to sell. So we've got some more, what's this, padded vests and stuff. Maybe we'll get one of these if we can. Have we got anything that we want to sell at the moment? I suppose we could get rid of one of these beds, seeing as we've probably got plenty of them. Actually haven't got that much stuff, have we? We've got a lot of pelts that we're not using. I suppose we could use these as currency. We'll sell a few of them until we get enough to buy that item. And we'll sell one of these. There we go. Right, so let's get one of these. Hopefully this will then be put on by our footman. Let's see if he runs over there to go and grab it. Okay, he's running somewhere. Oh, there you go, yep, he just put it on. Okay, so that also begs the question as to why he's not picking up any of these additional weapons that we have here. And if I'm not mistaken, the weapons chest is this one? Am I right? No, that's the wealth chest. Is this the weapons chest? 0. Okay, that's interesting. I thought we had a load of weapons and stuff. Well, that might actually explain why he's not equipped any better weapons. So, where are we with this blacksmith? Because I think it's about time we made the final weapon here. We could go for one with a double-handed sword and one with a long sword and a shield. So, maybe we should do that. This is going to use 4. This is also going to use 1. I suppose that's not too crazy. But then these also require quite a bit, don't they? 4? How close are we to the next level of the blacksmith? We must be fairly close at this point, surely. Well, first of all, let's just give him some tasks to do. That's probably the reason why he's not doing anything. So have we got any more of these materials? No ore there, no ore. Got a little bit of ore there, but we don't have enough of the other stuff. We've also got some more steel here that we can create. 1 more steel bar. I mean, who knows, that might be enough to tip us over the edge. Oh, and we can actually make silver ingots now, which is probably something that we should be doing. I mean, silver I don't really think is that useful, but might as well give it a go. Yeah, we can make 8 of them. That seems like a good amount of XP that we'll be gaining. Now, where is our blacksmith? Is it you? Where are you? Herbalist? No, you're not the blacksmith at all. Is this the blacksmith? He looks like he has strong arms. Possibly. Problem of just clicking on these characters constantly. There we go. Level 5 blacksmith. Now, how close are you is a different question. 150 out of 718. And I think you get about, what is that, 28 XP per bar? So we're going to need probably another, well, a substantial amount of bars, let's put it that way. So we might need to go ore mining again at some point, but for now we're just going to let them carry on with the building tasks. I want to see these buildings completed by the end of this episode. It means that we're going to have to get a few more of these lattice windows in here. I don't think we gave the order to create enough of these. Let's just do that now. Probably need another, should we say 8? We're always going to have a need for these, so we might as well make them. We're going to make another stone door, another clay door. I'm going to change the order of these up a little bit so we can actually see what's going on. Perfect! Okay, so that should be enough now. Actually, is there a door on there already? There is. Okay, well, we're going to be building another building soon anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It actually looks like this building is almost complete now, the small one. Not really sure. I think we're going to have to build a custom one next to avoid these issues with the pre-input of furniture, which we don't actually want. So let's do it. I'm feeling very tongue-tied today. It's been a little while. I've been very ill, so I'm sort of out of the swing of things. But let's create another custom building. I actually completely forgot what I was doing in this episode before I came on here. I had to spend a little while figuring everything out. Okay, let's just undo that. That's not what I wanted at all. So we're going to put a nice bit of building in between here. I think for the floor we'll go for a grey colour, and we'll make it big. Something like this. Is this even on the surface properly? That looks like it's above the surface, right? That doesn't look right at all. Roads, foundations. Oh, there we go. That's weird. Bit of a strange bug there. Right, we'll make it slightly bigger so it fits in between like this. Maybe a little bit wider. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're going to go for that. And then maybe we can make it look a little bit more interesting. Make it a little sort of output bit here. 5 across. And we'll copy that at the back as well, because why not? Okay, then the walls we're going to make out of this nice material that we've been using for all of the buildings. And yeah, this seems fine. Okay, and then the door we're going to put right bang in the middle like this. Well, it's not actually in the middle because, again, I've made an unsymmetric building, which is very irritating. And we're going to put a roof on like that. Going to have a few windows dotted about the place. Might as well go for the lattice clay windows, seeing as we've got a lot of those about the place already. Something like so. Maybe some windows at the back where we can peer out onto the wilderness of the world. Probably don't need to bother on the sides of the building. Yeah, I think that seems good. And then we'll extend this road so it actually fits in with both of these areas now. Oh no, that was actually deleting, wasn't it? We probably want to do this, and then also linking up this door over here so it connects in with the road network. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well. Shall we start connecting up this over here? Maybe leave enough space for a couple of buildings along this area of the town? Yeah, okay, let's do that. So we're going to link this up over this way, like so. And also I want to extend this road that runs around the outside of the farms down here as well, because eventually we are going to expand these farms, and they're actually going to link up all the way like this. And it might actually be a good idea if we filled this in again, this random gap here. So can we do that with a road, or is this going to just look like a road? Probably just going to look like a road, isn't it? Maybe if we just go for this material and fill it in. Oh, that's very strange. It's not letting me put anything down there. Maybe if we just fill it in like so? Is that going to work? Well, we'll find out soon. It bothers me there being a gap there where the old road system was. So let's just go and accept this. It's going to use a lot of materials, I would imagine. Let's finish editing. And we're also, what's this going to use? 12 clay bricks, 2 wooden logs. Oh, it's not that bad, actually. We've actually got a blue door in there randomly. But let's build that up anyway. Sure, let's start. Nice mix matching of colour scheme there. But that's fine. Okay, so we are going to need a blue door to be crafted. We're also going to need him to focus on building a lot of these bricks. But let's just go for it. Okay, what's this daily update? Oh, look at this. We've got a net worth of high enough to get another settler in. Diera Dejani? Sure. Hi there, Diera Dejani. How are you doing, my friend? Where are you going? This seems like a bit of a wrong direction to be running in towards the giant zombie. Worker. Actually, no, she is running towards us. Okay, it's just a really unfortunate spawn point. Look at these 2 big chests here. I should really send my guys over there to take out the giants and collect the loots. The sick loots of the world. Oh, look at this. I love having this staircase up here. I'm wondering really whether I should spend some time digging out like the edges of the road and have this double pattern continue around with the lighter sort of yellow bordering the rest of the orange. I'm not really sure. I might do that. Okay, what's going on over here? No one's building this building out, which is very odd because normally they at least dig up the foundations even if they don't have the required resources to do anything. Yeah, what is happening? Who knows? Maybe we can go into the building editor and figure that out. Yeah, what is happening? Why are they not doing anything here? Maybe they just don't have the bricks, they're not going to start digging it until they have the bricks available? Suppose that would make sense? Oh no, they're doing it now for some reason. I just had to unpause it and then repause it again. I really don't know why the game does that. It seems very buggy still, even though I guess it is in alpha, which you can forgive it for slightly, but they've been developing it for quite a long time, so I'm still surprised by those sort of bugs. Especially with something so fundamental as the generic building. Seems a bit odd. Okay, so this is going to be our potter's building. We're going to finally move all of the stuff into there. Now, has this building actually got anything inside of it as of yet? Because I think we were going to put down all of the... what is it? The clay... Not the clay, the weaver's stuff, the loom. It does look like there's a lot of random stuff in there, though. I just don't want there to be the same problem that we experienced before. Maybe we could just use this as the loom building, as there's a lot more workbenches associated with weaving in comparison to the creation of clay bricks. That would also make logical sense. But until then, God, look at this dining room. Maybe we should have this as a second dining room, because everyone seems to crush in here at the same time. It's pretty crazy. Okay, well if we're going to do that, then we need to make a load of chairs and dining tables. But we probably shouldn't do that until he's made all the bricks. We can give him the task anyway. Okay, so where's the dining tables? Clay dining tables, I think we need 4 of those. We've got plenty of raw clay that we can be making this out of, so we don't need to worry about that. We probably need 8 chairs to go around the 4 tables. And then there's a couple of, like, unfired clay vases or something in here, isn't there? Or is it this one? A small urn? I think it might be the small urn. Let's make a few of those, actually. I don't know why they did them separately like that. What might be a good idea as well, just for the fact that the clay brick production seems to be our primary production source, is whether we should try and get a second potter, because then we can sort of double the output. Or at least that seems like the idea anyway. I think I might do that, because this seems to be the bottleneck at the moment, doesn't it? How quickly these clay bricks are being produced, which is not really the best thing in the world. It's just steel bars lying on the floor. Oh no, silver. Why is no one packing them away? I think we have a bit of a problem as well with the bottleneck, where we haven't got enough workers, which is a bit of an upset. A goblin. I mean, arguably what we could do is we could go to Jargon Rin and maybe just turn him back into a non-footman character. Can we actually do that? I know there's like a close shop button on some of these guys. What do we not need working? Possibly the herbalist. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Can we close the herbalist? Yeah. Okay, so basically what the herbalist is going to do now is not craft anything. Is she going to start building things? Maybe? It looks like she's running somewhere. I always wonder what the AI of these guys is doing. It seems very random, doesn't it? It looks like she is actually taking part now in building, which is a good thing. Or she's just carrying a bit of wood around, which is also fine, I suppose. Okay, well let's bring up the walls again so we can see how far we're getting. We've got like quite a lot of progress with the building of this one done. The walls seem like they're about halfway up, which is fine. Okay, so things are looking good. Realistically, in terms of what we're aiming towards at this point in time, we need some more workers in order to build things a bit quicker. Oh damn, there's a big invader here, isn't there? Hopefully the defence force will come over here. Unfortunately, the only problem with this staircase into the town is that it means that all of the enemies can easily get in here now, which is a bit of a worry. Okay, well luckily enough we have got a very strong defensive team here who are wiping out any enemies that come near. But, you know, if there's ever, like, some proper invasion force, like 3 giant zombies, for example, I'm not sure how easily we're going to be able to cope with that. But let's just hope that never happens. I'm not sure whether the difficulty of the invaders increases the further into the game you get. If that's a thing, then I'm not aware of it, which is maybe something that I should look up in case that is a thing. Okay, but yeah, in terms of what we're aiming for, I suppose just getting some more workers in here. The job tree, we've unlocked a few things potentially that we could go into, such as the shepherd. We could actually do that now, couldn't we? Just wondering whether there's any point in us doing that. Yeah, why not? Okay. Should we turn our trapper into a shepherd? Seems like a good progression, doesn't it, of job? He is level 2 after all, right? Yeah, okay, well let's change his jobs then. So we need a shepherd's crook, so we need our carpenter, Cora Mistian, to craft one of these for us. Oh no, she's not a high enough level. Right, okay. Well, this is something that maybe we could be working on then. So let's just get her to craft a shit ton of... Oh, but everything's made out of wood. That's the problem. It's going to use our valuable wood resources. Maybe some small crates. What's the most useful thing here? Possibly doors. Can we sell the doors? I suppose we could get some of these, but we need flowers for them. What uses the least amount of wood? Wooden doors. Sure. We'll go for 10, 11 wooden doors. Annoyingly, it does mean that we have to get really high level in that area of carpentry, which is going to take a long time. Okay, so the shepherd is kind of off the books for now. There's a load of these other jobs here which are still in the question mark. I don't really know how you're supposed to unlock them. Maybe they've not actually been added by the game yet. That would make sense. They're just future expansions. Which kind of means that we're nearing the end of the town, doesn't it? A goblin with a fancy hat swaggers into town. You got supplies, we take, we good. We have understanding? No, we don't have understanding. No, you're supposed to say yes. You're supposed to feel grateful. Try again. No, me bad. Me fix badness. Okay, so the goblins are threatening us. They're probably going to attack us from some direction. Oh yeah, look, there's a massive goblin settlement over here. Well, once we've got some better armour and stuff, once we get the blacksmith to the high enough level, then we can start equipping our footmen and sending them over there to take the battle to them instead. But for today's episode, this is probably going to be all I can cope with in terms of my voice. So if you enjoyed the episode and want to leave your suggestions for next time, then please leave them in the comment section below. Leave ratings and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, awkward, goodbye. Awkward.